What's up, everybody? Welcome on in. We're excited to have you all here today. We're going to be making some cocktails, as we always do. We got our board right here with all of our drinks that we're making today. We are going to be making the penicillin. Sorry about my board. The animal that lives here decided that it would be so cool to use this as a scratching post. Not cool. We're going to be making the penicillin, which is going to be 2 ounces of blended scotch, ounce of lemon juice, half ounce of honey syrup. We're going to do 3 slices of ginger that we're going to muddle down. And we're going to float a little Isla scotch, a little peaty scotch going on there. So we're also going to be making a butterfly and the bees. This is something I made on Instagram the other day. I had a little photo of it. It's just basically a bee's knees with a little soda, a little bubbly, topped with some butterfly PT. So that basically makes a nice blue color, and you get to color it around, do some fun things. It's okay. It is drinky time. Gin and juice. So we got the gin and juice going on. This is going to be my my personal edition of gin and juice. So basically, we're going to add some gin. We're going to add pineapple juice, grapefruit juice, or mango puree, and lime juice. So all those combined, and then I also made, if you saw, a little cherry infused Cointreau that we're going to add into that. Kind of give it a little red color, a little red float on there. We might also add in a little ginger infused Cointreau into our penicillin. This has been sitting here for, I don't even know how long I've been doing lives for. We've had this since the beginning, so this has been sitting for months. Back when I had only blue painter's tape to label my stuff with. And then if you've been watching as well, we have Fireball mixed with vanilla bean. This is vanilla bean paste. It is already in a alcohol extract. It's already 40% alcohol. So mixing it with other alcohol just creates a nice, beautiful blend of alcohol. So we're going to try that in a second. But we're going to go ahead and check out our shot board that's going on. Put this right over her. Bam! I need to update this. This is now at 343? Something like that. A little 3-4-3 action. So we did our tequila and Bud Light, did that. Next is the habanero vodka. We have a 365. It is, I think it was like vodka and soda, something really basic, which is totally fine. People know I don't like vodka, so I guess that's why they chose it. Yeah, don't forget to follow me on the TikToks. It's the same exact name that you're already looking at. But yeah, if we get to 400, we'll do Rumple Mints, 500 Absinthe, 750 Moonshines, 1,000 we'll do Everclear, 120 Proof, 100,000 we'll do rubbing alcohol. Don't ask me why. 1 million, I'll rewrite that. Says baby formula mixed with Everclear. Why not? We can just do fun things like that. Drinky drink. So this is our vanilla bean infused Fireball. We're gonna get a fancy glass to do a true tasting with this stuff. Obviously, Fireball is not something I typically go towards, but I had to do it for a shot, so I said, why not do something fun with it? I already own a small bottle of it. So we put vanilla bean in it, and I figured this cinnamony, vanilla-y kind of concept going on might be quite interesting. So, yeah, vanilla and cinnamon. The nose is a little softer. I mean, you're adding more alcohol to it, diluting it ever so slightly, enhancing its aromas. Looks delicious though. It's a little bit sweeter, not as big as a cinnamon bite going on. Some good stuff. Vanilla infused Fireball. That could work probably in no cocktail whatsoever. You could make that into an old fashioned and add a little sweetness to it. It might enhance it furthermore. You could add it to anything and it be just a different, unique concept. You could add apple sweetener, so some kind of syrup, a little lemon juice, and make like an apple pie, cinnamony kind of drink. So there is options out there. Would I want to do it? Not really. Could I? Yes, and I probably will end up doing it. We'll let it sit probably until fall, and we can reutilize it in our life. But we're not going to make the penicillin to start, even though it's on the further left side of the board. I usually work left to right. But tonight we're going to work right to left. So we're going to start with our gin and juice. Rolling down the street. So it's going to be going inside of a martini glass. We're going to make it a bougie. Bougie, that's not not a polished glass. But we're gonna make it a bougie style gin and juice, martini style. Just make it unique, make it different. We can add things on the way, add some exciting different concepts to it. We shall see how it goes. Are you all ready? I'm not ready. Hope you're all having a fantastic day. Welcome all. I see Lifted Macros here. Welcome. We got some friends and family in here. Great to have y'all. I'm ready as well. Polished. Cool. Alright, so gin and juice. So obviously gin and juice, classic song. It's just gin and juice. There's really not a specific like, hey, this is how you make it. There are obviously people that say this is how it should be made. I think it's really up to your own self-doing of what you want it to be. So this is where we're going to kind of have fun with it. So we're going to add 2 ounces of gin to start, obviously. We can't have a gin and juice without gin. And then we're going to have some fun with the juices. So the juices I got lemon, lime, mango, pineapple, and grapefruit. I feel like that was a decent blend. Kind of have some citric bite to it, a little sweetness, a little tropical flavor. Kind of make it well-rounded. So we're going to do lime juice versus lemon because lime is a little bit more tart, a little more bright, a little more acidic. And we'll do a half ounce. Yes, that's what we said. Half ounce of each. Half ounce of lime. We got mango smoothie from Trader Joe's, which it's mainly mango. Figured this is somewhat close. Looks like mango syrup. Half ounce of that. Then we'll add a half ounce of pineapple juice. And then to add a little more bitterness, the different level of sweetness, we're going to add a half ounce of grapefruit juice. Did not put these into little bottles today. All right. With that, I mean, we can add, again, here you don't need to add any sweeteners because those are already enough sweet fruity juices going on. But we could add other flavors. So we could add rose water, we could add orange bitters, orange water, different things to kind of add different brightness to it. We're just going to keep it as is for the moment, but I would personally say rose or rose syrup would be tremendous. My beer is complaining about how it doesn't taste as good as your drinks. Well, sorry that your beer tastes the way it does. What kind of beer are you drinking? I guess that's the real question. But nothing's going to taste as sweet as a nice gin and juice. That's for sure. Go ahead and shake it up. There we go. Looks delicious. Take our strainer, our nice little glass here. So pour it on in, go right to your home. Boom, right to the top. And this is the ultimate test, and I don't know where my bar spoon is right now. Producer! Should be in the top rack of the dishwasher. But basically, we're going to take this cherry-infused Cointreau and just float it on the top if we can. We're going to see how that goes, but we'll build our garnish. There it is. Woo! We're going to build our garnish. We're going to use a little mint sprig, a little pineapple, a little dehydrated pineapple. Oh, we got a sinker. Okay. Sinking right to the bottom. I don't know if y'all can see. Y'all. A little bit on the side though. Okay. So we're going to, of course, this is going to be elegant elixirs with a nice little torching action. It's gin and juice. You want to get the Milo flaming and put it out with your drink. You're going to take your nifty tweezers and just get that right there. Right there in that little hole. Oh. down there. Go to your home. Go right there. Bam, there we go. Gin and juice. Didn't plan this looking so good. I really didn't. But we're going to go ahead and take a nice little snappy snap. Nice little portrait mode going on. Bam, bam, shazam. Cool. All right, well that looks delicious. Gin and juice, everybody. Let's try it out. Ooh. I will take it back. It could use a little sweetener. It is a little stiff for the fainted of heart. I think it's perfect, but I know that people that are looking at this, they would expect it to be sweeter. So, again, that's when I would say throw in, I would say probably a ½ ounce for most, but if we added 1 bar spoon, 1/4 ounce, just kind of tossed her in right there. Mix that with that cherry Cointreau, but not lose our beautiful garnish. Now let's try that out. Or use honey syrup, any kind of syrup, or demerara sugar. Obviously the rose kind of brings out a nice floral note to it. Still delicious, still quite enjoyable. I still like it without the, again, you don't need to have extreme sweetness. I don't partake in typically a lot of extremely sweet things, in beverages at least, but this is good. Man, chug it. Oh, Port Brewing! That's awesome. Port Brewing is amazing. That is California based, San Diego based, correct me if I'm wrong. Mango Push, or Mango Push? Is it Mango Push? They're IPA. One of their IPAs, or what is it? Shoot, I haven't had their beer in quite a bit, but I know it's good stuff. Chug it. Maybe the next one. we gotta puff pass this around. Rolling down the street, drinking gin and juice, 'cause we know we can. Alright, what are we going to do next? Well, I think we're going to be doing the butterfly and the bees. So butterflies and the bees is just a drink that I created. It goes in a nice highball glass. Basically, like I said, it's a bee's knees, and we went ahead and threw in some little sparkly. I use tonic. Most people probably rather have soda because tonic has the quinine in it. And then we use a little butterfly pea tea, it's a beautiful blue color, to add the color, literally just for the color. If you've never seen butterfly pea tea in its natural habitat, I'll give you a little explanation right here. So basically, when you add this tea to anything citric based, it will change colors. So we will show you with a nice dollop of this blue liquid. And then we will open our tonic. Bam. And if you see, nice and blue. I put a lot in there, but it turns like a pink. And if you have less in there and more soda, it's going to get pinker and pinker in color. And all your little fun bubblies. And if you stir the drink around, again, if you notice, it's a nice bright color, like a pink, purple to pink. Fever Tree tonic, it's a Mediterranean tonic, super delicious. Highly recommend you try this one, or the citrus tonic, or the citrus soda. Elderflower tonic as well is delicious. That has no alcohol. That is our mocktail of the day, ladies and gentlemen. Mocktail of the day is just butterfly pea tea and tonic. That's what you get. It's still pretty. You can add a little sprig of rosemary on there. You know, do something fun with it. You got a little cherry-esque right there. Look at that. You just served a fancy schmancy cocktail to your friends, and it didn't even cost you much. There's no alcohol in it. Then you can just add booze to it. Like you could add a little ginger Cointreau in there. You could add a little vanilla Drambuie. And then you could add a little... We're out of blind burrow rum, which is unfortunate. So I'd say rum would go well. We can use a little Ron Zacapa. And then you have it. You have a drink that we just made up on the spot. And what do we want to call this? Anybody want to pick a name for this purpley rosemary cherry drink? I don't know. I'll drink this while you guys think. Ooh, it tastes like bananas.
Bananas?
I don't know. It tastes like artificial banana. There's something in there that has bananas. Mix it around. Woo! That's good. That's cool. Cool little drink. Get some more snappy snaps. Bam. Snappity snaps. So, yeah, this is butterfly pea, tonic, rum, vanilla Drambuie, and ginger Cointreau. It's like a mini sea shanty. So the sea shanty has ginger beer in it. But cheers, it's, call it something fun. Mango Double is so far. Yes, that's the beer. That's what I'm talking about. The double IPA. Double IPA. The Dippa, so they say. That's actually really good. We can call it the Koala Bear 2.0. Okay, so let's get started with the butterfly and the bees. It's going to be almost the exact same kind of concept, except we'll be using gin. So the first gin I used, it was I think it was Cleo gin, which is delicious gin, by the way. Very well balanced, not too junipery in the notes. Nice blend of citrus, not overwhelming. But this is Bar Hill gin. It's made with raw honey. It's made in Vermont. It's really good. It's got nice juniper notes, got nice sweetness, a nice waxy kind of honeycomb sense to it. We're going to go ahead and add 2 ounces of to our glass. This is all being built in the glass. We're not going to shake it. We're just going to do a little build, give it a quick stir, call it a day. So we're going to use Saint Germain. Saint Germain is like bartender's ketchup, so they say. This stuff literally, I mean, it's amazing. It's got really nice, bright, citrusy, super well-rounded notes. You literally add this to almost anything, it'll just taste good. It doesn't, it's like ketchup. You can dip anything, ketchup tastes good. I don't like to always use this, but sometimes it's just nice to have and to use and throw in and brighten up the whole concept. Half ounce of Saint Germain. And then we have our rose syrup, our honey syrup. So I made this last week, yeah. And that's why we're going to be doing the penicillin. I was recommended to do penicillin by Chris VOH6. I forget his tag, but Chris. He said, make a penicillin. I was like, of course I have to make a penicillin. But we're going to do this in the bees and the butterfly and the bees drink that I created. So we have 2 ounces of gin, half ounce of Saint Germain. We're going to add a half ounce of honey syrup. And then we add a full ounce of lemon juice. Again, this is kind of plays in that riff of a bee's knees. 1 full ounce. Throw that on in there. And this is where we're going to give it a stir. We're not going to add ice yet. We're just going to stir it to get that honey syrup blended with our gin and our lemon juice and our Saint Germain. All right, now we'll add our ice. Now we're going to add our tonic. I'm using tonic. You can use whatever you'd like. We want to leave some room for our butterfly PT. Little stir around. Just a little bit of room on the top. Clean up your station. And get your photography station ready to go. Get a nice shot of this. Bam. All right. So we are going to add the butterfly PT. Let's get our garnish ready first because we want to make sure that looks good. I think this would be perfect with a blend of things. We're going to do a little mint strain and then a little rosemary strain. No, not that one. No, it's our last rosemary one. That's okay. Get some florals going on here. Get your nice little umbrella looking thing. Go in there. Okay. That. Nice little lemon wheel. Go through the center. Welcome to Elegant Elixirs. We have a joiner joining us. A joiner joining. Alright. We have our mint, our rosemary, our lemon wheel, our cherry, and we're going to add our butterfly PT. Now it's going to float on the top and get this nice cool blue band going on. And that is the butterfly. I want to keep on saying it backwards. Butterfly and the bees. Bam. Alright. So you can serve like this, and then you could just, let your guests know to just give it a quick stir. Kind of get everything going around. And again, you're going to get that kind of pink hue now versus the purple. And there you have it. This is the butterfly and the bees. That is so fire. It's so good. I think the whole garnish concept, obviously, it's super flared out there. It's super extra, but it's really nice. I don't know where my rag went. I'll clean my hands with. Use my hands. That is delicious. I'm going to pass this off to someone who needs a drink. Welcome. Alright. Thank you. Alright, it is 7:23. We gotta wait a couple minutes because Chris, who had recommended penicillin, had told me that he's going to be a couple extra minutes later into the live viewing. So I told him I'd wait till 7:30 on the dot to start that one. But how are y'all doing tonight? Hopefully enjoying some drinks. Which one's your favorite so far? That one? That one's really good. The butterfly and the bees. You can't go wrong with a nice honey drink with lemon, gin, tonic. I mean, I like quinine. I love tonic. It's good for you. It's healthy for you. It's, warns off COVID. It even says it right there on the bottle. Best used if experiencing COVID symptoms. No, it does not say that. Oh, jeez. But yeah, we're making a penicillin next. But yes, the butterfly and the bees is quite delicious. That would be something that I would want to put on a menu, and I know that would sell well, especially with the wow factor of the butterfly PT. It's that last minute kind of top off, goes to the table. People have that nice cool blue band that goes on, and then it changes color as they stir it. It becomes this nice fuchsia bright pink color. The cool color changing effects, just like this one was obviously, I don't know if you saw this one, but it's just the butterfly PT tonic, rum, ginger infused Cointreau, and vanilla infused Drambuie. With the rosemary sprig. This is the Koala Bear 2.0. Try that one. You'll enjoy that one. Yeah, we got our Luxardo cherries today. These are the best cherries in the gosh darn world. If you haven't tried them, you should try them. I just bought a new jar. This is what they look like. This costs $20. They're expensive. Expensive cherries. But what makes them so expensive is, from what I understand, the syrup that the cherries are in, they have to use those cherries to make this cherry syrup to put into the cherries, or on the cherries. So you have to use twice the amount of cherries just to make 1 jar of cherries. So it's a lot of product, a lot of stuff, but it's delicious. Thank you, Lifted Macro. I appreciate that. I do try to pride myself in some tasty looking drinks, but Lifted Macro's got some tasty looking photos, that's for damn sure. Nice holistic channel that creates beautiful photography of beautiful plants. I applaud him for that. But let's see, it's almost 7:30. I've got 5 more minutes to kill. I need at least one of those drinks back. The koala bear. That's my favorite. I know, that's why I like it. Did you want this one?
No, it's fine.
This has less alcohol in it.
Probably smart.
Alcohol? Yeah. I'll take the gin and juice. Wait! I'll take your glass of wine. I ended up with the gin juice. It's okay. Still delicious. I guess we can talk about this. So, I haven't opened this yet, but this is McQueen and the Violet Fog. This is a gin. I've never actually tried this yet. It's still locked up. From what I understand, this is Wiz Khalifa's gin. I don't know. I've been trying to find that research. I haven't been researching that much. But from what I understand, that's what it is. I have not tried it yet. I'm very interested to try it. I keep waiting. There's like a reason to wait. I don't know why. But it has a really cool looking bottle. Have you tried it? Huh? This is true. We could, if this is Wiz Khalifa's gin, we could open this up on, is it next Tuesday? Mm-hmm. Next Tuesday, which is for 2021. Set your calendars if you already haven't set your calendar for that. We can make some lifted beverages. Because that's Earth Day. Is it Earth Day or is it that's the day before Earth Day? My apologies. So we'll have to enjoy some McQueen and the Violet Fog gin. But yeah, if you've tried it before, you've heard it before, let me know. Let me know your thoughts on it before we drink it. But let's start talking about what is in a penicillin. So penicillin is going to have blended scotch. We're going to be using Monkey Shoulder. It's going to have a float of Isla Scotch, which is this one right here with the Bruichladdich. This is not Bruichladdich. This is Bruichladdich. If you can't pronounce that, check it out. It's a brand new bottle. I finished this last one. I was making the Classy Lassie with the rose syrup, which I have rose syrup. We can totally make one if we need to kill more time. But this is going to be, this is unpeated, so it's not going to be as smoky, but it has the same kind of saltiness as most Isla Scotches do. So those 2 items. Of course, we're going to use our honey syrup, because we already talked about that. We have some ginger right here that we'll be using. Some nice sliced ginger in our little jar. Get it. Nice fresh ginger. And then we also have to have lemon juice. And that's it. These items right here. This is going to be making our penicillin. The cure for it all. Hopefully no one here is allergic to penicillin. Alright. Alright. So, we're still waiting for Chris to join us. If you see Chris joining us, let me know so I can get started. I know mine lags a little bit, just as much as yours does. But looks like we had a lot of fun people hanging out in here. Thank you all for joining so far. Like I said before, join the TikTok following. I have tons of fun, great, exciting videos going on there. It's a great opportunity to watch me be at myself on a consistent basis, doing extremely weird, random, stupid things. Because that's Josh Iyer. But as we get progressively more and more, we're going to be doing more and more shots, and that just makes life more and more fun. Always feel free to recommend something for me to try and drink. Someone recommended, I think, for more recently, vodka and soda. Don't know how that's hard to do. Apparently it is. Some people don't know how to enjoy that. They can't enjoy the brighter side of it. Yeah, I know. Sonic drinks Malibu. Malibu and pineapple juice. Yeah. Okay, well, 7:30. We're still waiting on him. So infusions. I infused this cherry Cointreau. Literally all I did was chop up cherries, throw them in a bottle, add some Cointreau to it, add some orange blossom water to it, and just let it sit. Kind of agitate it every once in a while, I think twice a day. I'm trying to make sure that everything's kind of covered and sitting in that alcohol. But as you can see, it's got this nice red hue to it. Not super dark, but it's definitely taking on that cherry flavor. They both were just talking about how they tried it. On its own, it's quite delicious. I don't have my tasting glass up here anymore, but we'll go ahead and give it a taste while we wait. Welcome on in, everybody. I see some joiners joining us from the joining world. We're sampling some cherry-infused Cointreau that we made. This is something that was on the TikTok and the gram, believe it or not. So, like I said, chopped up some cherries, threw them in the bottle, threw the alcohol in there, threw some orange blossom water, let it sit. Typically, you want to let an infusion sit for a couple days. If you can see the process many different ways. One, you can chop things up finer. Obviously, it's going to expose it and get the alcohol rolling. Heat treatment, you can sous vide, and it's a lot quicker. You can vacuum seal, which is even more quickly, which I don't have either of those. But my personal preference is to just get like a glass of hot water, kind of get the alcohol warm. Not immensely warm, but just enough to kind of expand it, but not enough to burn off any alcohol. And then that kind of helps keep that rolling. Keep that flavor rolling. Scotchy Scotch. Yes, we're going to get there. We're going to be making a penicillin. Oh, shit. That's so good. I hadn't tried this on its own yet. You guys were my taste testers and my samplers, so clearly you lived. So it must have been good. That was the cherry-infused Cointreau. Obviously, Cointreau has a nice bright orange flavor. It's much like, what's it called? Where's my sanitizer? There it is. Ventura Spirits. Thank you. Orange notes, much like triple sec in a sense, a little bit more immaculate, a little more well-rounded. Good stuff. It definitely goes in your margaritas when you need to, when you want to do it without triple sec, because triple sec is disgusting. So cherry infused, we could totally make a margarita with that. We could do that while we wait for Chris to join in for his penicillin. Huh? Okay. Alright. I've been drinking not a lot of tequila, but been doing a lot of shots of tequila, and I'm almost out. There are 1800, that's almost gone. I think that's all the tequila we have. We had Patron, that was gone. We have Mezcal, that's almost gone. I was drinking this the other day, I thought it was tequila, it's vodka. I made a margarita with that, and I was like, that doesn't taste like tequila. It's vodka. Welcome to my life. Imagine dealing with that. Having the problem of not realizing which spirit you grabbed because you thought it was the same bottle. So we're just going to build this in a glass. We need to shape our shaker tins. So if you've never made a margarita, you're going to do 2 ounces of tequila. Typically wouldn't use Repo, but all the tequila we have. So we're just going to go ahead and do that. We're going to add an ounce of lime juice. Now here's where we get kind of a fun trick to play. We're using cherry Cointreau, so we might as well, do we even have agave nectar? I don't think we have agave nectar anymore. Nope, we are strapped out of items needed for margaritas. The conundrum. We'll use rose syrup. We'll use a little half ounce of that. And, what? What's so funny? Yes, we're not alcoholics. We were making so many mocktails this week, trying to cleanse our livers, and we just want to kind of go boom, Shazam! All right, so then almost forgot. So we're gonna add an ounce of our Cointreau, and we're gonna get some cherry bits in there because that's just what happens. Add that in. We have a nice bright red color going on. And if you have your bottle running low and you're like, ooh, I want to add a little bit more, you can. You totally can. Now, we have to be in agreement and understanding that that's totally going to disrupt the flavors. It's going to make it less potent. So obviously we already poured off some of it. But you know there's a lot of cherries in there and that we are going to see that turn dark red again in probably a day. Do I suggest it? No, because it's not going to be consistent, but obviously it's a small bottle. I want to have it next week for a different drink I want to make next week. So we'll put you on the shelf. Just remember that. Look, it's still a little light in there. We'll see how dark it gets. back to the resuming. Add your ice in. There you go. We're just going to go ahead and stir it around. Nice and gentle. Nice and gentle. So we have a cherry margarita right now. Now, we can add a Grand Marnier float, make it bougie. A Cadillac cherry margarita. Float that on top. Bam. Caught it. Can't break my Everclear bottle. Okay. And then, of course, we can garnish this with, we don't have a lime right now, we can garnish with cherry. A nice piece of lemon. Oh, dang, and yeah, we've got some little rosemary, little clip-ins we can just kind of toss on top. That looks cool. Check that out. Awesome party. Nice little cherry margarita. Cherry Cadillac margarita. Oh, it's so good. That is quite delicious. It's worth the photo. You look amazing.
You do.
Jesus. All right, I'll pass this off to the next one. I don't know who's gonna finish that one. Good luck. Okay, who's ready for a penicillin? Because I can't wait any longer. I am. Okay, let's go. Is it good? You know, the fans here at Elegant Elixirs, they don't lie. There's no ability to lie. Huh?
That's really good, but my soul definitely felt that.
Right, yeah, it's a little boozy. Definitely boozy. It's gonna hit your. It's got 3 different alcohols in there. It's got Grand Marnier, Cointreau, and Tequila. Tequila. All right, so let's get started. We're gonna be making our penicillin. Now, I don't typically recommend shaking scotch, but for the pure essence of ginger being involved, it definitely needs to have a nice shakiness to it. So we're going to do that. So we're going to start off with a couple pieces of ginger. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I said 3, but 4. They're smaller pieces. Ginger first, and then we're adding our syrup. So we're going to add our honey syrup. We're going to add a ½ ounce of honey syrup. ½ ounce of honey syrup, and we're going to muddle it. So we have a nice, that was me, nice muddler. So don't visit our house again during live. Muddle it around, break up that ginger. Really get the flavors rolling in there. Delicious smells, aromas coming off of that. Alright, so we have muddled ginger, honey syrup, and we're going to add some lemon juice. We're going to add 1 ounce. So basically we just made this drink.
I love tequila.
1 ounce of lemon juice. And we are going to add in our scotch. So we have our monkey shoulder somewhere. Put it back up. It's right here. 2 ounces of said scotch. Roll it on in. And then we're going to give this a nice shake. A gentle, nice shake. Not too frivolously. Just about that. Just like that. Boom. All right. You need a strainer. Strainer's right here. We got a nice large cube. Roll it in there. It's kind of like a triangle. It's a triangular trifecta cube that I created. Go flatter. God damn it! There you go. It works. All right, and then we're gonna float a little scotch. This is a brand new bottle. I'm gonna open this up. And I've got to make sure the scotch tastes good. So before we add to this drink, take a little sip, a little sippy sip. Ooh, salty. By all means, straight salty, ocean air, charred beech wood, little roasted grass in the background, like a burnt grass. So that peatiness comes from, but just like the salty air.
What?
What?
What did you say?
Burnt grass.
No, after that.
I don't know. Huh? Oh, I did not say that. For sure. No, I did not say that. Okay. It tastes like burnt grass, like what it's made with. I don't know. They thought I said something different. I don't think I said what they thought I said. But if you think I thought what I said was what I said, let them know. Do I need to drive y'all home? Whew, okay. So for a garnish, I would say candied ginger is probably your best bet, especially the most approachable way. I don't have candied ginger, so we have a ginger slice. And we are just going to do a little fun kind of garnish with it. That's not fun. That's not fun at all. There's a way to make it fun if you can do it properly. That's too small a piece, but you can just throw it in there. Oh wait, there we go. This one's thick enough. That's what she said. Bam. And then we can grab our peeler and not have rosemary in this one. You can do a nice lemon peel. Just press it in there. Ooh, did you see that? The oil is popping out. That was a good lemon. When life gives you lemons, you can make a penicillin. Ooh. That's good. You guys probably won't like this. Chris just joined in right at the end of us making the drink. But it's quite delicious. It's worth a photo. Photo time with these two scotches. Got this. I can do this. I did it. Okay. Alright, we got the scotches we used to make this. There we go. Make this beautiful penicillin. I will not be getting COVID because I have this beautiful penicillin in front of me that will treat me of all my diseases. But for Chris that just joined in, you just made your penicillin, and it was muddled ginger, lemon juice, honey syrup, scotch, blended scotch, gently shooken, and we poured that over ice, nice large cube, and we topped it with a little classic laddie, Brook laddie, Scottish barley, single malt, Scotch whiskey. It's a big name. Brookline, the classic Lottie Scotch Barley Isla single malt Scotch whiskey. Whew, I think we made enough drinks tonight. But we're gonna hang out for a minute and talk about these. If you have any questions, this is your time to speak. Forever hold yourself from not drinking. Hope you all enjoyed watching. I enjoyed the drinking. Huzzah. What's new in the beverage world? There's a lot of different fun wow craft things going on. I follow those. I don't tend to always follow them immensely. Only for the pure fact of the matter that I like to create things from scratch in a weird essence, not just do something that just makes a wow for wowness. It needs to be a wow for flavorness. Give myself a flavor on. No one got that? Okay. Thank you all for watching. Let me know if you have any drinks you want to see me make for the ongoing time. We're just going to make random drinks. I have my cherry Cointreau. So if you want to see me do something fun with the cherry Cointreau, give me recommendations. I will let you know that I'll probably be making that margarita again. Probably something with a rosemary infusion. I'll do a rosemary infusion next. We have our vanilla drambuie. This easily makes the sea shanty right here. That was a beverage I created. Delicious beverage. Vanilla drambuie and ginger Cointreau mixed with rum, ginger beer, topped with some bitters. The menu that I had that on was one of the best sellers. Super easy to make, super quick to replicate. It's all about really good builds and really good infusions to create really solid beverages, in my opinion. Just like our cherry Cointreau, you can seriously drink this by itself. It's just like candy in a bottle. I don't know if it's legal, but I would totally be fine with sending this out in the mail for some of our biggest fans if they were interested. But I don't think that's legal. So maybe we talk on the side, work out some deals, make some money, spend some money, have some fun doing it and drinking. Drive across the country, yeah, that's exactly how I want to follow in someone else's footsteps. Yeah, it was a great time. Thank you all for joining. Thank you all for participating in this elegant Elixirs evening. Stay tuned. Every Tuesday we do drinks. We're on YouTube, we're on TikTok, we're on Instagram. I'd say most coherently on Instagram, most drunkenly on TikTok, and famously on YouTube. YouTube has been a big part of my life, and we'll see it grow. We'll get right back to the top. Cheers to you all, and have a good night.